Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am the Sailor Sister and I am a member of the Cincinnati Sisters House of the Immaculate Four-Way, part of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. You can see us, check us out at thesisters.org or for our local chapter, thecincinnatisters.com. Today I'm going to do a YouTube tutorial on how to do parts of your face. So I'm going to be doing a couple different videos today. I'm going to put them out different days so you can have time to practice each part yourself. So first off, we're going to start with the eyes. So I'm going to start off here with the eyes. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to block out where my crease is going to be. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And it really doesn't matter what color that you're going to use. I'm using black as it's easier to see. Usually I start with a darker color and then I'm going to go to a little bit of a different color, lighter color than the first part. So I decided to go with a more yellowish color for my eyes and makeup. But in order to get a good transition to make this a good dark crease, I'm going to start with an orange. And then we'll just blend it out. So I got the yellow is going in there, goldish yellow, and just kind of blend that out. The more you pull on a color, the more it's going to blend out from color to color. So I'm adding more yellow on top of the orange to make it a little bit more yellow. Here I'm going to add some orange down the sides of my eye. So it'll be the edge. And this is going to be blended out a little bit later with some black to get a little bit of a contrast color. And as you can see, I'm starting to pull that color inwards from the main color. This is just pulling the color from where it's at and just fading it in towards the center to get a nice, good fade. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more black now. Adding it back, doing that crease one more time with the black, covering it over the top, and then going in with on the edges. And I'm going to be blending in those sides. So it starts off as a blackish, more darker color, and then blends into a nice orange. Now all of these colors are all, so far, are all a powder. And for my powder, I use the Morphe 25L palette, which is really good. And now I'm going to be moving on to my eyes. And my eyes, I use the Mehron Paradise paints. I love them. They're water activated. And you will just add a little bit of water, mix it up, and then it goes on just like a paint. So I know my eyes pretty well. So in order for to see any part of my eyelid, I basically have to cover the entire thing. Not everybody has to do that. I know my eye shape, I have to do that, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to do that on both sides before I do anything else. All right, let's get those cat eyes going on. So I have a very, very thin brush. I'm just kind of drawing out the shape for my cat eye. And notice I'm also kind of following that crease line as well. So I'm keeping it, following it where it's going, so everything keeps moving upwards. And don't forget that little part in the center of the eye, like on the inner part of the eye. Just add a little bit there too. So we're going to repeat the process, try to match it up as best as possible with the other eye. It's always difficult to match, so just do your best. And if it's not exact, they can be sisters. They don't always have to be twins. right, it's time for the eyebrows. So if you notice, when I did my color before with the yellow, I kind of build out where I want my eyebrows to go from that. So I just kind of let that go. I draw my line following it over, and then I'm going to do a thin line first just to kind of get the general shape. And then afterwards, I'm going to fill it in with a little bit more. And last thing I'm going to do for my eyes is I'm going to fill in that black one more time, but this time I'm going to use the Mehron Paradise paint. I'm only going to just use a little bit of it, because I'm also going to bring some black powder on top of that and blend that out. I'm just going to blend that out and blend it up. And there we go. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm hoping everybody is having a good time and staying safe, especially with everything that's going on right now. I just want to thank everybody for holding in there. Stay safe, stay positive. We will make it through this, okay?